Good morning, Jules. Have to catch my breath. Make sure my hat don't fall off. Whew. Today is Tuesday, June the 21st. I'm out here on my morning walk. Finally got out here yesterday. I didn't get out here till like 11 something, and it was already 93 degrees at 11:30. I had planned on doing 5 to 6 miles, but I had to stop at 3 because I didn't want to overexhaust my body. And that sun just really broke me down yesterday. 93 degrees with a sweat belt, a sauna suit, and layers of shirts on. Honey, I literally felt like I was going to pass out yesterday. But today is a new day. I made sure I got my butt up earlier. It's about 8 something. Should have been out here at 7. So still not early enough. I'm still late, but I'm kind of early to beat the extreme heat. This Texas heat, boy, it ain't no joke. They ain't never lied when they say this was gonna be. Did y'all see that those 3,000 cows that died? I think Joyce said it was in Kansas. All of them had fell over, I guess, because of the heat stroke. Honey, just make sure y'all hydrated. Make sure you still moving and waking up and winning for the day. But make sure you're doing it the right way. So anyway, let's get into what the topic is about. Transformation Tuesday. So what I want to start doing is dedicate a few days out the week to certain motivational, inspirational discussions. Not too long. I want to piggyback off of inspirational quotes that I see on Instagram and across social media, and then I'll read it to you guys, and we'll go from there, and I'll elaborate on it. So that way, if you watch my video, then you can elaborate in the comments with me on it and give me your piece and take on it. I'm hoping that my objective here with doing these motivational talks and elaborating on inspirational things is to not only encourage and motivate myself and keep myself inspired by myself, because self is self versus self, right? And so I just want to make sure that I'm adding value to y'all and giving you something that you can hold on to from my channel with a little bit, and see that it's still some light in some of us with all the darkness going on in the world, all the dark people in the world, that there still, I want y'all to know, my jewels to know, that there still is some good people shedding good light in the world, and I'm one of them. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show y'all the child. I'm thinking I'm on Instagram Live where I'll be able to show y'all the quote. Hey girl. I'm sitting up here thinking I'm on Instagram Live trying to show y'all the quote that I wanted to elaborate on for the morning. And I wanted to read it to y'all and let y'all see it. But hold on, let me go look at it so I can try to remember what. Okay, I'm gonna start piece by piece. It's not a long paragraph, but I'm gonna forget the whole thing. So the first part for today, June 21st, says, step into your fresh perspective. Hold on. Fresh perspective in time, and look into the time and meanings. Step into a fresh perspective on time in your mind, and look into new, fresh beginnings for your life, workings and beginnings. So for me, I feel like that quote is saying, step into perspective, right? Perspective is the way we view something, the way we see something. So it's saying step into something, look at it, look at your life from a different angle. We're gonna break it down like talking how we talk regular. Look at it from a different angle. Look at your life right now, at this very moment where you at. Look at your life from a different perspective. Sit back, take some alone time by yourself and look at yourself. And if you gotta close your eyes, or if you could sit there and daydream with your eyes open and really dig deep and do some soul searching as to where you are on June 21st, right this very moment while you watching this video. Think about where you at in your life. Let me look at another part. Let me look at another part so the screen probably gonna freeze. When you look at the perspective, make sure you're paying attention to the inner workings of your mind. Make sure that you're giving yourself time and allow your past to die. I love it. I love it. This quote for Transformation Tuesday does not just stand for weight loss and trying to transform my body. Transformation Tuesday for me is a transformation of the mind, body, and spirit. And with me learning my body, relearning what my body needs to function in a healthy manner, unlearning and relearning eating habits that we was raised with, y'all, it takes some real spiritual deep soul searching. We cannot continue to live in our past. And I love the ending of this quote. I love this whole quote. That's what made me want to come on and use it, because I had this content wrote down in my manifestation journal, was to start coming on and discussing inspirational quotes and giving my point of view on it to you. And I just love it because so many people try to hold us in our past. The people in our lives that know us when we was teenagers, know us in our early adulthood. Sometimes it could be parents that do it. It could be high school friends that do it, aunties, uncles, cousins. So many people in our personal lives hold us and only see us as our past, right? We are not our past. We in 2022 right now, June 2022. When August hit, that's the end of the year. We finna have 5 months left in 2022, and it feel like it just started. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? It feel like it just started, so why dwell on the past? My mama still see me as the disobedient, bad 15, 16-year-old that was running away from home, sneaking out the window, getting caught in the bed with girls, sneaking my girlfriends in the room while they sleep, ain't had no lock on the door. My stepdad went and bolted down my room window so nobody could get in my window no more. So when he bolted down the window, I started going out the front door and just leaving the front door unlocked. Got caught doing that. Got caught having a girlfriend in my closet. Like, I didn't care about anything. And when I discuss that and speak on that, it makes me realize what type of child I'm raising with my 11-year-old. Because, honey, when I tell you my 11-year-old don't give a care about what nobody say, do, think, how she look, how she smell, no nothing. She got my blood in her body and it pisses me off. But I'm saying all that to say my parents still look at me as that disobedient, runaway, sneaky child. I used to steal out of Walmart. I used to steal with my friends and put clothes in my stomach, make myself look like I'm pregnant and boost, try to sell the stuff and still have stuff on the side for me. Like, I did a lot in my past. That was back 2003 to 2005. 2003 to 2004. Because I had my two twins in 2005. My son passed away in 2005, and I was done with all that. But yes, on drugs, popping X pills, smoking weed, which ain't nothing wrong with the ganja. But you know what I'm saying? Snorting powder. Like, I have literally done it all. I'm not ashamed of my story. That's one thing, Jules, as us being Jules and shedding our light around this universe, we have to embrace our past. And that's why this quote here stuck with me. We have to embrace our past, because my past is what's making me the woman that I am today. I declared and decreed years ago that I didn't want to pick up nothing from no store. I didn't even know how much toothpaste and lotion and deodorant cost, because I ain't never had to pay for it. But you know what? When I declared and decreed sometime, I didn't mean it. So I still was going and getting caught stealing. I still was going and get caught stealing. But it was that one year, that one particular time, that I just broke down and told our source, our creator, to take that stealing spirit out of my hands. And I had to have meant it that time, because I ain't picked up another thing. I'm 36 years old. I pay for everything I want. And if I can't afford to pay for it, I don't have it. I don't try to live beyond my means. I don't try to live like the person that I'm seeing on social media. I do what Clarissa Louise can do when she can do it. So the Transformation Tuesday segment of today is take a step and take some time to yourself and look at your life and the workings of your minds from a different perspective. Dwell on it. Are you at where you want to be at in your life today? Are you doing the work to get you where you want to be at in your life today? Are you satisfied with where you are at right now, June 21st, 2022, with 5 more months left in the year? Are you there? And if you answer to yourself, no, you not, then you need to be, the next question is what I feel like you need to be writing down, because I do. And oh, trust me, baby, I would never get on here and tell y'all and suggest y'all to do nothing that Clarissa don't do. Anything that I advise, you best believe I do it. And I got the journals and the sloppy handwriting and the manifestation scripts to prove it. Get up today. When you turn this video off, sit and look at your life from a different perspective. Leave the past in the past. And if you still hanging around people that's judging you about your past and holding your past against you in 2022, then you might need to reconsider and consider letting them go. If you still have people in your life holding you to your past for whatever they may know about your past and won't let it go, you need to consider dropping that dead weight. Because our past is what creates us. Our past is what molds us. Thank you, Lord. Our past is what makes us strong. Our past was already predetermined before we even came out our mother's womb. Okay? So don't ever, never, ever let nobody hold you to some shit you done in the past that was not up to par to their liking, to the law enforcement liking, and not even to your liking. We do shit. We do shit that people don't like. We do shit that we don't even like. We hang with the wrong crowds growing up. You wouldn't even believe how many adults still hang with the wrong crowds as a grown person. Don't let none of that stop you from your ultimate goal. Let your past die. I'm going to post this quote that I'm piggybacking off of on my feed, my community feed, so you can go and read it for yourself and know where I'm getting this perspective from. Let your past die, Jules. We too old. Time is ticking. It ain't slowing down for nobody. It's actually speeding up. So, with that being said, let's take a look at our lives and our mind from a different perspective today. Let's start journaling. Let's start writing. Let's start manifesting. Let's start manifesting those things we write. Let's start putting in the work for those things that we write down. Let's start putting in the work for the creations and imaginations and gifts and things that pop up in our head. Let's start putting action to those things in our head and leave the past dead. Leave the past dead. Leave the past dead and start fresh on this new day, June 21st. Bye, Jules.